Alright, so in my other video, I talked about what BMI stands for, body mass index, and what it is. It's your body fat estimate based on your height versus your weight. And like I said in that video very quickly, it's not an accurate depiction of how much body fat you have. I always tell my clients and friends, family, everyone, do not look at it, ignore it. It is inaccurate. I don't even understand why it's used. Even though it's supposed to be an estimate, it does not account for your muscle mass, your bone density, your water weight, even when it comes to age differences and racial ethnicity, stuff like that. There's so many different factors that account for how much you weigh and your height, that when it comes to BMI, it's like one of the most inaccurate depictions, or one of the most inaccurate estimates of how much body fat you have. Like I said in my other video as well, according to my BMI, I'm overweight, and probably most people will be. So my suggestion would be that if you want to actually find out how much body fat you have, or at least a better estimate, I have two options that I always suggest to people. Either one, buying your own smart scale. They have different ones that you can find on Amazon. They're not too expensive. I have one myself, although I don't use it, but I would say either get one of those, or if you want an even more accurate reading of how much body fat you actually have, there are different places you can go to. Some gyms have them. I know the gym that I used to work at, Fitness 19, has them. A lot of nutritional shops have them, and they're called in-body scanners. That's where they pretty much, you step on it with your bare foot, you hold onto these handles, they scan your entire body, and they tell you how much body fat you have. Now, when it comes to any of these things, whether it is the in-body scanner or your own smart scale, the one thing I really want to emphasize is that you want to make sure when you are doing your weighing in, right? You want to always make sure you do it first thing in the morning, on an empty stomach, after you use the restroom. Do not do it after workout. If you measure yourself after workout, it's going to give you the most inaccurate readings. It's going to pretty much tell you you're doing better than you are. It's going to have your body fat lower, your muscle mass higher, and so it's going to give you a false reading. So that's one thing I want to reiterate. So whether it's the in-body scanner or a smart scale, make sure you're doing your measurements before a workout, preferably first thing in the morning, or whenever you first wake up, before you eat anything and on an empty stomach, and after you use the restroom. That's gonna give you the most accurate reading. But other than that, yes, once again, don't look at your BMI, look at other things. Don't look at that, it's inaccurate. Once again, I don't know why it's even used. I'm sure there is some reason, but I think it leaves people to have a false analysis of themselves and thinking they're probably doing worse than they really are. So anyways, that's my suggestion. Hope that was helpful. And so until the next time, I will see you guys in the next video.